Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Old School AOT. So we have a game between Vishnu India playing Kronos on the left, right? And on the left we have Dean playing ISIS. So Dean, very well known, old school player, definitely a very strong player, was up there with all the other top experts, you know, known for his his addies as well as his ISIS. Just very strong player. Less well liked than some, just because of his just the way he would sometimes behave. A bit cocky and stuff. But hey, that's cool. Everybody has their own persona that they want to present, and whatever works, right? And then still very much liked by others too. Depends on what you like, right? So then we have Vishnu India here on the right, playing Kronos, and most likely going for Crush, seeing as there's no economic guild. And definitely a player that is not really known in the sense of some of the other big names we've seen on the channel. But the thing is, back in the old days, there were a lot of just good Atlantean players. 18 plus, 19 plus Atlantean players. That you'd see on the ladder and stuff, and you'd see playing, but just weren't really known in the community on that level, just because there were a lot of them, and Atlantean was just stronger at the time too. People didn't know how to play it against it as well. There hadn't been the Voobly patch changes and stuff, and the meta was still pretty young. So yeah, there were a lot more, I would say, just upper mid-tier Atlantean players than now. And this game took place at the 19 plus level, so definitely not a new game, boys. Anyway. Let's see, his oracles are moving over and he's scouting, and he's taking the sheep back, so that's good. We see Dean actually seems to have a pretty good map for beating a Crush, seeing as he has a back ult here and a back ult here. So we'll have to see how this works out for him. Alrighty. Moving back to Dean, let's see how he's doing. He's got a little vitals, but he's villagers. I guess he'll start soon. There we go. And right over here, hunting the boar. And you see he's gathering, and expanding over here with the obelisk. So we don't see the temple coming down yet. Although, perhaps Vishnu should... Oh, there's the seconds up, so he's almost certainly advancing within the next few seconds. So right around here, we can see that he's, building to resist, and he's got the monument here. He's going to surround it with sentry towers, and this will hopefully allow him to protect his the houses around the sentry tower and the monument. Very, very interesting here, how he's put it inside. I've never actually seen anything like that before. Surprisingly, it seems like a good idea, so maybe also trying to do that. And definitely shows you can learn lots of things from watching these older games, even if the meta is no longer exactly the same. So here is a temple starting to go up, and let's see. Vishnu should be advancing pretty soon. And there comes the temple, the time shift. Now Dean is coming out and attacking the oracle. He's almost got it down. Ooh, and now he's going to go after the temple. Huh. Attacking the temple with all of his villagers. Sometimes, depending on how many villagers you have, this can be enough to just kill the temple during the time, which it will be. So that is quite a loss for Vishnu India. Although Dean does incur some idle time, and considering he hasn't started advancing yet, that makes killing the temple not precisely free for Dean, so to speak, but still definitely very nice play. Let's see what he's going to do. What Vishnu's going to do is a response to that. We can see that he seems to be building another temple in the counteract, so he does want to just continue the crush, I guess. Let's see. We shall see. Over here, Dean's villagers getting attacked a little bit by villagers that was attacking an oracle. Got attacked a little by polar bears, but he'll live. And here, Vishnu is not getting to the rush anymore, but we're just getting in general Terma raid production. So he has figured out that Dean is hunting here. Logic of elimination. Does he see on the right? He doesn't really see, but he doesn't see too much on the right. So I guess he figures that Dean will be hunting here. Not the polar bears. So, and there he sees it there. So already the term is moving in, but Dean is defending with his villagers, even though he's not classic quite yet. He's we'll be in about 40 seconds or so. All right, so we got the villagers defending, and then we also got a Promethean coming in. So this could soon get tough for Dean to defend, as the pressure is growing. The pressure is definitely growing, boys. So you know, and Promethean's coming in, and he's getting back out there before he loses any villagers. Although this one is almost certainly going down. So that's just one villager lost. It's not the end of the world. And the temple is being time shifted back in. So Vishnu India is recommitting to the rush, interestingly enough. Although Dean, I'm sure, will be up very soon. And there he is. He's getting the tower, so he should be able to defend this little bit of early aggression here. Going down on the tower. The range is not covered. However, Dean still has plenty of safe resources in other areas, so all that's really doing is giving him a bunch of gold. The cost of one tower, so was that worth it? I don't know. Have to wait and see. So here we have more Prometheans coming. He's going to try to take out the Hobbits. Not bad. And let's see how Vishnu's India's economy is going. We got 3 going, and we have some Remio. We have some Remio starting to come out. Interesting. And the Atlantean armies can continue. It looks like he's sending it out to take out the Oculus Promethean. So very nice, very nice. Dean, let's see. You know, can't really do too much at this point. He just has to defend until it's time for him to move on to the next phase of his strategy. He is putting up a armory, which implies that he might want to go rogue soon, as opposed to booming or creating some sort of classical army against Atlanteans. So we'll have to see how that works out for him. Could work out quite well, depending. So the priests are moving forward here, even though they appear to be heavily outnumbered. No, somewhat outnumbered. So the priests are now moving into the temple, and just slowly throwing some rocks at that temple. It's going to take a while to knock the temple down with more rocks, but moving on to the Promethean, that's good. Now Vishnu's army is moving back. The priests better retreat out of there before they get killed. And the priests are token. So they're moving back, and there's one priest. There was 2 priests if Vishnu was the cards right. So, yes, so going on, and I think that's it. Looks as though Vishnu will be able to escape, seeing as the Term are quite far behind. Dean does have a little vision over here, but not too much is going on. At some point, Vishnu India did get the, I don't know how to pronounce this, Pygmalion statue, increasing villager hit points. So his villagers are quite fat, as we can see. 225 hit points. So that will be good if he gets raided. So here he does not lose. We're in the last increase, and we have the Sphinx coming in here. He does some work. Oh, he does well, the Pharaoh does some more work, so that trade does not end up being that great for Vishnu India, despite the fact that it started off very well with playing the priest. Although he does get a villager, so yeah, decent. Could be worse. Could be a lot better too. So Dean is almost ready to go heroic, so I'll be assuming we'll be seeing him aging up any minute now. Any minute, and there we go. Dean is coming up for Nephthys. So, yeah, we'll be seeing an AE soon, boys. So let's see what Vishnu India is doing to prepare against that, since, you know, he hasn't been able to pressure that hardcore. Definitely not as hard as he could during a normal crush. So he is getting a second town center. So, that's how he's going to try to handle it. He's going to try to boom up and get his economy going and try to stay in the game that way. So good thinking by Vishnu India. He does not have any armory techs, I don't believe. Nope. No armory techs. Does he even have nope, he does not have an economic guild. Alright, here we have Dean. His prosperity's going down. He's got, you know, the pickaxe, the hunting dogs. And there is a large Atlantean army right out there, but he's not too afraid of it. It's not that big. It's largest, but not big enough to really prevent him from doing what he needs to do. So he's almost up with Nephthys. We're seeing another Sphinx come out for the eclipse, I guess, and we'll see what he chooses to do from here. Maybe take the town center, maybe Migdal, maybe make some priests. We'll have to see what our expert ISIS player chooses to do. So good micro on the Sphinx there, keeping it from dying, and definitely having the double mines is really paying into his advantage, because he still has almost 4,000 most advanced and heroic. So these attacks are probably not going to do the most, considering that Dean can just continue to sort of control that gold. So he is heroic now, and let's see. We're rebuilding a lumber camp, apparently. No Mijdol stronghold yet. Will he make the Migdol? We'll have to wait and see. Filling up the Sphinx, getting value out of the Sphinx, that's always excellent. You want to get the best value. We do see the Vishnu India army moving around here, and we do see him gathering up here. So let's see what happens. Everybody's just sort of waiting in a defensive posture right now. Promethean missing the waypoint a little bit, I guess. And he's going to get out the right sort of army. He's getting the priests out. That will really protect the MUs. And yeah, looks as though we're continuing to get a boom from Vishnu India. Very interesting. So Vishnu's coming around here while Dean is coming out to try to take the town center, I presume. Ooh, no, put up a Migdol. And his villagers are getting attacked, but his army's there, so it shouldn't be too big of a problem. We got another myth. We got enough priests and the pharaoh to hold it down, and the Migdol is getting alrighty. So Vishnu is responding with the rest of his army, which is over here, is now making its way towards Mijdol. Perhaps he was getting ready for Ancestors/Eclipse, since we see he has 3 heroes in this army. And you know, definitely in this time, using Ancestors/Eclipse on the economy at home could be a real threat. So, in the time and day, that definitely might have been the correct meta call. So if he has deconstruction, you will almost certainly deconstruct this, and yes, there we go, deconstruct. That's not going to be able to stick around for the myth unit is moving up. Myth units are really tanky. Well, they are getting slowly overpowered. So it's going to get up in another and is forced to use the Ancestors/Eclipse as his army is getting out. So, Ancestors/Eclipse out. 2k gold for Dean, that's quite a bit. And it seems as though Vishnu is attempting to fight the Ancestors/Eclipse despite being low in army. So, heroes, so I don't know about this. He certainly has the army, but he's lacking the heroes, and we don't have the heroes. Ancestors/Eclipse is really, really strong. So Dean has only 25 pop right now, but he just got the Migdol stronghold up. So that should help him secure it against this Atlantean flag. We are getting chariot archers coming out, auto-queued by Dean, so we'll see if that will keep him in the game. Ancestors/Eclipse definitely did a lot of damage, and killed quite a few units, as well as just kept the whole army moving around for Vishnu India. So now his task is going to be, you know, if he can hold out. But controlling this gold, that's going to be really tough. Seeing the team is already putting up a second Migdol stronghold. So this army certainly isn't going to be enough to remove Dean from his position. And Dean is also popping out a nice army right now. As we can see, he's got quite a few chariot archers, another scorpion man. He's really been leaning heavily on the myth this game. Because, you know, they get really good, they do really good damage for their value, particularly against the Atlantean players who are very much limited in how many heroes they can construct by the cost of the heroes and by valor. And definitely, you know, to better, you know, your ISIS player is, better than Myth become. So, since Dean was really the top player, you know, he really could get good use out of him. Right here, the Scorpion Man is retreating, and the heroes are all following it, which is nice. And they're dying too. So we can definitely see the folly of attacking into these Migdol strongholds here from Vishnu India. It's wasting quite a bit of units fighting under the double Migdol fire. But yeah, he's continuing to attack, and Dean doesn't seem to have a vast amount of units. Will this be enough? Will he be able to outlast Dean and take over and take down the Vishnu's? Or will Dean's defensive position end up being enough to keep him in the game? War Priest coming out from Dean. Dean moving. And it looks as though the villagers are going to be fighting now, trying to make a last stand by the gold mine. And now they are idle and they're dying, so that's not good. Moved Dean down to 20 bucks, so I don't know, but mercenaries joining the battle. Mercenary cavalry. So that's going to, mercenary cavalry, yes. So that's going to be painful, you know, just to have the high natural armor. So they're doing quite a lot of work, actually. But it looks as though Dean is outmassed. And let's check out Vishnu's pop, 119. So he's just flooding in units. Let's look at the post game real quick. As you see, his KDR is really, really bad. Dean's killed 103 units and Vishnu's only killed 42. However, Vishnu has also made nearly 3 times the amount of units of Dean, so that's certainly compensating. Quantity is certainly compensating for quality and micro. So, Dean's been doing some nice micro, but you know, the Addy Spore is just definitely making problems for him here. But now Dean is switching into camels, and that seems to be really helping him against all of these Terma in the short term, although the camel is really not good against them in the middle. So we have a retreat coming out from our Atlantean player, as despite the extreme low pop of Dean, he's having a lot of trouble breaking this double Mijdal position, especially as more and more camels and chariot archers come out. So, pulled the army back, but now we have sort of a second wave ambling in, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But we see he's continuing to watch this gold mine down here, which is always smart. You don't want to let your opponent sneak a gold expansion for no reason. So we got Dean continuing to be relatively low population, and there was a big Atlantean army massing out here. So definitely what happens in the next few minutes is absolutely key. You know, it all boils down to whether Dean can continue to hold this position with what he has before our Atlantean player crushes it. But definitely if our Atlantean player is looking to try to take this position, he should move in pretty soon, because Dean is getting more and more pop. And the closer Dean gets to pop, the harder it is going to be for our Atlantean player to do anything about it. So, Vishnu's army is retreating a little bit, and we're getting time shift. We're getting military barracks coming in. So, he really wants his military buildings there to be able to produce to get ready for the fight. So that would indicate that maybe he's getting ready about going in soon. We got a bit of a standoff here. The standoff is going on, and let's see the economic upgrades. We have Dean, more or less the same upgrades. He's pulled out husbandry in the next level. He's pulled out shaft mining. Do we have anything for Vishnu? Yes. We have hand axe coming out. So hand axe already came out. So we got third town center going up for Vishnu. So he's soon going to have a huge population advantage. I mean, he already does, but it's just going to grow and grow and grow. And Dean tries to come out, but the Vishnu army is there waiting, and he doesn't do more than scratch the temple a little bit. But nonetheless, this highly mobile Egyptian army is still continuing to harass the temple, and he probably will get it down, given his Vishnu is not responding to defend the temple. Instead, he puts counter barracks in. And now Vishnu has advanced for the fertility of Rhea, so he can access the behemoth now, which is a very nice unit. It sort of doubles as a siege. But at the same time, we have a ridiculous triple Mijdal coming down from Dean, and also a monument to soldiers, which means this, no GPs in this area will work at all. Don't have to worry about deconstruction of the trader. It can be annoying against certain things. So here comes the behemoth, and let's see. Vishnu needs to make a play to try to take this, because Dean is just growing steadily stronger, and this position is getting steadily harder to attack, and this gold mine still has 5k gold in it. So, yeah. Definitely, if he continues to allow Dean to just mine that mine uninterrupted, this game will not go well for Vishnu. So here we have idle villagers for Dean. So here we have Vishnu just sort of making a standoff here, and Dean is coming around with his raiders around the back. So What is he going to achieve with this? I don't know, but maybe kill some villagers. Some citizens are under attack. Citizens are going to die. That's one citizen down, and here we have another citizen that will almost survive it. It's a 2-citizen raid, not bad. We do have the Terma just chilling there. It looks like Vishnu is thinking about going in, and the Terma are rolling in. Well, Dean is raiding Vishnu, military buildings, very nice. But now Vishnu's coming in, he's pushing in onto the weekend middle. Pressure, pressure, pressure. He's going to, the Terma are going to target the villagers, and it's really putting in work. And the Pharaoh's hitting the FEMA, so it's going to be necessary for Vishnu to target it, and he does, and the Pharaoh retreats. We have the Scorpion cannon coming in, of course, do quite a bit of work, and these armies should be coming on the way back to try to put that in the game. Team Gear will stay in the game. Looks like he's losing the second victim now. He already lost the first one. And right here we see the cavalry coming in and trying to make a stand of it. So we'll continue to see if it works. We got some turbo firing, and some small army, Vishnu India, and more armies. And we have upgrades. We have quite a lot of upgrades on these Atlantean military units. So those are nice military upgrades. And I don't think Dean has any right. Let me look. Dean has no military upgrades. So currently, our Atlantean army is doing very well. Moving into this side position. Just using quantity over quality. This game is quantity over quality for sure. So we're going to push, push, push. And Dean is still holding quite strong. Still digital strong. But the Atlantean player just has more and more units and is now on 4 TC. So despite Dean's good defensive play, it just seems that he is getting absolutely swarmed to death by swarms of Atlantean units. So I think when people talk about, being frustrated by swarms of Atlantean units or massive attacks, this is the sort of game they're referring to. I mean, let's check it out. So 270 military units produced to 73. So that kind of says it all. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and have a good one.